we are on level 5. I think we've got everybody's token out. Let me do a quick head count here. We got 1, 2,
I
3,
don't see
4,
mine.
5. Oh, we
I
don't.
don't even see.
Wait.
Keep trying to.
Oh, down below. I see we're in the wrong place.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that 7 of you, and then Sloth.
Yep, that's
1,
there.
2, 3,
Alright.
4, 6,
Let me look.
7, 8.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're on level 5, and for those who weren't here last week, the druid Willow, who's in charge of this level, puts you to the task of exterminating the goblin lycanthropes that infest these ruins down here, saying that they've become a plague, and she wanted their bloodline eradicated. So they couldn't infect anyone else, and you decided that you really weren't down with that when you found the camp and found that there were young non-combatants, and you decided to evacuate them, and you found a portal to level 2, and it is nighttime now. Let me actually check the light settings here. I think. Yeah, I do have it on nighttime, so you guys were, or those who were here, were kind of weighing their next step. There is a dragon nearby that there is some kind of voice calling out to you from the dragon's den, calling out to be freed. And when you put eyes on this thing, you actually saw it was a young green dragon that had a sword stuck right in the top of its skull. And the voice crying out to you to be freed is actually that of the dragon, who says that their body has been possessed by the sword. And that it is only when the dragon sleeps that this original consciousness is able to reach out for help, and it's desperately pleading with you to be freed, and it is promising to be an ally in the fight against Willow, if you do, as is right now with the sword in its skull. The dragon is Willow's ally, and can be expected to come to her aid. Now, you've already kind of gone against her wishes, but there hasn't been any kind of action on her part, so she's either unaware or she's decided she's okay with it. But you won't know which until you talk to her. But again, you might. There was some discussion about going and taking out this dragon before you confront Willow. We can resume those discussions.
Yeah, the talk was, can we take the dragon out in 10 rounds and then get out the gate again before she gets to us?
Why would we take the dragon out? The poor thing's hurt. Get the sword out of his head.
Well, we think that if we start pulling on the sword, it's going to be like, hey, knock it off, and then we're going to have to fight the dragon. So the other alternative would be to just leave, but I don't like this Willow character. She wanted us to kill innocent people.
And look at this. You have Ola and I both saying we should kill him.
That's that's probably not going to happen often.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm definitely on board because you guys, some people missed this week, but when we first got to this level, we literally found a grave, and this person's like, kill Willow, like, I'll give you the wand of fireballs, like, to kill her, so I kind of, like, got the wand, so might as well fulfill the promise. Which seems right. But yeah, she seems really kooky, like, something's really wrong with her.
I do think that if we help this dragon, we should see if that means it turns into our ally before we just all out attack it.
Right.
because if it can help us, that would be good.
I was going to say, is there a way to charm it?
I can charm people. I can't charm.
I
Right.
have
I don't know if
sleep as a drow
trying to-
spell.
I
So
would
I
find to charm a dragon is the best idea. They're usually spellcasters of themselves, right?
Yeah.
The picture of putting it to sleep and then pulling the sword out.
I mean, we've tried crazier things.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, it was just explained that when it's asleep, then the consciousness like gets out and it says, "Hey, like free me." So maybe it'll be able to suppress the sword's consciousness if we use sleep on it.
No, you're gonna have to suppress the dragon's consciousness, isn't it?
I think it probably has. It's too strong for sleep.
Yes,
That's
yes.
my guess. Yeah.
But I do have the ability to create a hypnotic pattern that might charm it if we wanted to try that. Or we could just, I don't know, take this sword out and see what it has to say.
I mean, I'm probably the worst person to grab this sword, but I could Misty step in there and try to grab it before the dragon can react. Unless someone else that's a better alignment for the sword can do that too.
Didn't we think that Leela should do it?
I'm thinking about
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
in there fast, but I don't know if Leela can Misty step or something.
Yeah, I can Misty Step.
So,
And my strength is great, so
yeah, I was thinking maybe you can Misty step and get that split second advantage to get it out.
yeah. And I'm able to Misty Step back out. I do have enough slots, so if I need to, I can bail out of there pretty quickly.
Or if it's bad, I can come in that quick too.
Yeah, that's true.
And
So
if you think that if you think charming it would be a good idea, I could just kind of stand, that spell has a long range, so I could just kind of be ready.
Yeah, or if the Misty Step thing fails, you try to charm it before it really gets a hold of them.
Yeah. Could try.
Yeah, at that point, it's worth charming defensively. I'm not sure about trying to charm, ahead of time, because I'm not sure. The likelihood of it working, I think, is fairly low. So it's more of a like, oh shit, let's see if this works to save our asses kind of thing.
Why
So
don't you think that charming will work?
I'm sorry, I didn't
What was
get
that?
Why do you not think charming will work? Can we command it or something? Why not?
Just
Not
dragon.
disagreeing. I just don't know why. Go ahead.
I'm just assuming it's got pretty powerful.
It's a dragon, so you plan for it, but plan for the worst and hope for the best. Like,
Yeah.
I just remembered I took banishment because I finally got a long rest, so I always have that as a backup. We just have to make a charisma save. But I can try that if worst comes to worst.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, all the charm stuff is or wisdom save. It's typically difficult to charm like a magical thing, but we could try.
So
The
one
plan
thing to remind you of before we go too far down this line, Hallister does not make it easy for creatures to enter or leave his dungeon. No spell other than Wish can be used to enter Undermountain, leave it, or transport oneself from one level to another.
Does that include, though, banishing
These
another
restrictions
creature?
apply to magic items and artifacts that have properties that transport or banish creatures to other planes as well.
Ooh.
Yep.
I can't use banishment? I
no.
just took the spell!
You
Good
can
idea.
swap it out. You can swap it
Yeah,
out.
can
for
she
something
swap
else.
that out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap it out. I gotta look at my spell list.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a high level spell.
Yeah,
I
it's a great spell, just not in Undermountain.
I don't know. I mean, maybe we could try to talk to it. I speak Draconian.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to voluntarily let you take the sword out.
Yeah, I think.
Doesn't it want it gone?
Well, the sword kind of said that it was being controlled by the dragon. So I think the dragon
Other way around.
is being controlled by the sword.
Yep.
Yep.
But the sword wants to be free.
Nope. The dragon wants to be freed.
The dragon.
That's what I mean.
wants
Why don't we
of
try
the
to
sword?
free the dragon?
Then wait a second. Do we want? Now I'm confused.
If we free the dragon, even if we don't kill it, at that point, I doubt it's going to be the druid's friend anymore, because green dragons by nature are evil, and she's a goodie.
But she's not. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's
But
something weird about her.
But she
Yeah,
still
but-
considers herself a goody. And the dragon maybe, is gonna regard itself as not a friend to druids. It's not gonna necessarily sit there and make a moral inventory of what Willow has or hasn't done before it decides, it doesn't like druids.
Oh.
So the dragon is the one who's imprisoned. It is the sword jammed inside the dragon's skull has caused the sword to take over the dragon's body.
Okay. So I know we're not supposed to know this, but didn't you tell us last week that the sword is good because we were like, oh, the sword's evil?
The sword is good.
Okay.
So it is in the driver's seat right now of the dragon's body, and obviously the dragon is not happy about that. The dragon wants to be back in the driver's seat. But right now the sword is. So the thing calling out to be freed is the dragon. The dragon is trying to talk you into coming in and pulling the sword out of its damn skull so that it can regain control of its body.
So maybe we do need to wake up the dragon and say, hey, we will take the sword out, but only if you help us against the druid.
I
And
think
the dragon
the second we pick him up, the sword is in control again, and he can't talk to us.
Huh. Well, this is a conundrum, isn't it?
So that's my thing is we hit it fast. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was about to say Marissa said that they speak Draconic, so maybe they could talk to.
I actually do also.
You really? Oh.
I do, yes, because I have the Draconic Sorcerer.
I mean, we can try it that way, but I think that's going to work out worse for us. I think it'll get an alarm off before we get it to try to get the sword out. Plus, magic sword, one of our people. That's always a plus.
Okay. Just to put this out there, I took Death Ward, so that's gonna basically be like a buff for anyone who wants it. It basically protects you from instead of hitting 0, you basically would drop to 1 instead. So if anyone wants that extra protection, I can offer that now. In this situation, I figured it'd be good in case it gets a hit. So.
You're a better cleric than me.
Well, I was going to say, maybe if we're going to go in and try to pull the swords quickly, the person that goes in.
Yeah, whoever goes in. Yeah. I'm a little it sounds like this sword might be like a future ally. I'm a little concerned that the sword might not work against the druid if the sword and the druid are friends. But we could just pull it and kind of just stick it in the bag of holding and deal with that later.
We could try that.
Yeah, we can try that too, because I don't like the idea of fighting the druid, the displacer beast, and a dragon.
Right.
Right.
So if we pull the sword and then say, hey, dragon, we just helped you fight against a druid with us.
It'll be a beholder moment again. We'll have 10 rounds to deal with it and get out or turn around to fight.
Yeah, I guess we just try that and see what happens. And maybe should we dedicate a person or a couple people to investigating the portal to figure out how to activate it? Because that's the other thing we don't know how to do.
Well, we have roughly 2 minutes. That if we take 10 rounds to take this thing out, if it goes worst case scenario, at least that's 10 rounds. If we can't figure it out in a round, we can head for the other gate.
Okay, but should we send someone to do that to see like if we can figure it out or not? Or do you mean like first try to fight the dragon and then try to figure it out?
I'm more worried about the dragon once the fight starts. Because I think if we lose
I've got an
track of-
idea.
All right.
Why don't I use one of these? I just put it in the chat, the Roll20 chat.
An augury?
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some sort of sign from some fantastical being with the initials DM.
Yes, you have to word your question though.
Dr.
You have
Moriarty?
Yeah, you have to ask a question.
you have to word your question so the DM can determine whether it's going to be a will or a woe or both.
Right. And also, the reason I have this is because I have the card from the rune deck that says I'm not able to get a random reading. So we'll get a reading one way or another.
You still got to ask the question though.
Sure.
You just have
I
to
agree.
figure out what to ask.
Well, what information are you trying to glean?
Well, I guess maybe we would ask something of the sort of like, will it help us to free the sword or something like that?
Yeah. Should we free the sword?
Like, if we free the sword, is that good results or bad results?
For us, if we free the sword, is it better or worse?
I was just gonna say that part. That's
Yeah,
important.
I'm just trying to read what it says about the spell. So it looks like we say like we're gonna do this. How's that gonna turn out? And then we'll find out if it's So we could say, hey, we're gonna free the sword. How's that gonna turn out for us? And then we'll find out.
I use augury a whole lot on my divination wizard because it's a ritual. They would have me sit down and literally ritually cast it wherever we were making a decision. We're gonna go right or left.
Augury.
It's augury.
And you can ritual cast that, so that's excellent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just like cast it on our current plan. Is this
I can't in this case.
Okay,
Is this
so
a cunning plan?
There's a trick to it though. If you make your question way too elaborate, that means the DM has way more things to consider about the outcomes, and then you always will get a will and woe. Or if you are locked into one of them, then it's not this whenever the question that you ask.
So
Well, I was about
it's
to
the
say,
wording.
if
It's
you
the
guys don't
wording.
want me, or if we don't need Death Ward, I, as a 4th level spell, can access Divination, and it's a more accurate version of that spell.
I don't think we should use your 4th level spell on that.
Yeah, but if that's the question.
I was gonna say, let augury go to save you that slot. Because augury might let us know whether you should cast Death Ward or not. Because if augury says, hey, we shouldn't do this, then there's no sense in you casting Death Ward.
So what is your intended goal?
So I think if we kind of say, so if we agree upon a plan,
right,
and then use augury to say, is this plan going to have good results or bad results?
Okay.
I guess is that's the way it works. So what's the plan that we're agreeing upon right now? I think is we're gonna send like Leela's gonna like Misty step in there or whatever or sneak in there.
She's gonna sneak in.
Free the sword and like Misty step out. So now we have the sword. Yeah. We don't know how the dragon's gonna react. We think it's probably gonna wake up.
I don't know what the sword's gonna do.
So is that the plan? Did I say it right?
All right. So I will say, going in there and trying to pull out that sword, trying not to be lame, but I don't see how it's not weal and woe. I don't see how it's not both good things and bad things.
I concur.
I mean,
Ross?
If I had to pick one, if I had to pick wheel or woe, I would pick wheel.
Really?
because I mean, isn't everything in life just basically both? But yeah, is it like more one or the other?
That was very
Weighing options. Just weighing outcomes.
It's
Yeah,
really
my mic
both.
was on when I said that. My bad.
It's really both. But if I had to pick one, it's 51% wheel and 49%.
Okay,
woe.
okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Okay, I guess that's kind of what we wanted to know, right? I mean, I don't want to.
I like these odds.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Good job.
what I hear here is let's get Dragon.
All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go, and
Let's
Leela.
do it.
We're gonna go sneaky, and Leela is gonna try to pull out that sword.
All right.
And should we Deathwood Leela as she goes in?
I think that might be a good idea.
Now, while the dragon is asleep, and the dragon is again over here, if you can see my ping.
No.
Yep.
You gotta zoom out. Let's see.
Up and right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember. Gotcha.
How long does Death Ward last? Because we can
8
do it
hours.
like right.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
How do you not know how long your own spell lasts?
Mine? Oh, it's not mine.
Oh, my
it's
bad.
mine.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's 8 hours, so I just give Leela a quick little pat on the back, like thumbs up, like good luck with that. Fingers crossed,
We're all
like
counting on you. We're all counting on you.
yeah, just wishing the best. This is not a good situation.
All right, in we go.
It's gonna be fine. Dragon's gonna be so
Fine.
happy. The druid's gonna hate us.
Happy.
So what? We don't like them anyway.
Well, I mean, if it's green dragon, that's lawful evil, so
I'm all up for a Green Dragon fight. I'm built for Green Dragons.
I'm not against the fight either.
You're immune to poison, is that why?
Resistance and advantage against it.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Luis is
So Dan, you want to say
What
something about it sleeping?
Say again.
You were about to say something about while it's sleeping?
Oh yeah. While it is sleeping, the dragon relies on its passive wisdom to detect and the approach of intruders. So you would be rolling stealth versus its passive perception, which is 17.
Oh, God.
But you're misty stepping, right?
But I'm Misty stepping. But can it detect me from beyond Misty step range?
How well
I'm
Am I
gonna
needing
say
dragons?
I'm gonna say you don't need to stealth until you actually enter the building that it's in.
Okay. Well, we'll see how close we can get, I guess.
I was
Just
wondering.
outside.
I was wondering if a pass without trace might help.
It could.
What do you
It'll
guys
work for all
think?
of us.
If we're really, yeah, I mean, it would definitely like help with the stealth roll, right? But
Yeah.
then don't you have to go with the person or something? Like, isn't it kind of almost like a bubble around you, sort of, that if people leave, then it?
No, that's a common misconception.
Okay, so it's just the casting. You have to be in range.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tiny Hut. You have to be in range when it's cast, and
Okay.
what happens is usually everybody's going as a group, so it seems that way.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that would help with the stealth if we're really worried about being sneaky.
Okay,
just
that
have
I suck at it.
We just have to remember that every spell we cast now is a spell we can't cast later. So.
Oh, they changed the wording on it. When did they do that?
Or we can also cast Stone Silence to give us all advantage on that thing, getting in there. Just won't be spells against them.
Cast silence, did you say?
On the dragon when we go in.
I can do that.
I'm gonna move everybody a little bit closer. There we go.
Yeah,
When he
I
has
was
to-
almost was about to do it myself, and I was like, "Oh, nobody else is moving. I'll stay still."
When we just as he teleports in, we do silence to try to help with the stop the sound of him going in and out to give him a better advantage. Or do you think that's a bad idea?
It's a fine idea for me. I mean, you guys are the ones spending spell slots, whatever gives us the best chance. I don't care.
Yeah. Well. First of all, like, how stealthy are you? Are you?
Not at all. I'm in
Okay.
plate armor.
Ew.
You
That's
wanna
why I'm trying to have things
take off your armor.
I'm not either. I'm very unstealthy.
Actually, let me. It's mithril plate. Does that do anything for my stealth? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Mithril. Isn't Mithril the
Wait. Mithril
Mithril's
is
the sneaky one?
Yeah,
right?
Is it
Yeah.
sneaky?
Mithril is the one where you don't have disadvantage on a.
I don't have the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you're good.
Nah, that
I'm
doesn't
good.
mean he's good. That just means
Well,
No.
it means you don't have disadvantage, but yeah, it's not.
Right.
You're not clunky.
He's not like me.
Yeah.
All right, Dan. Let me know at what point I need to start rolling stealth checks.
Okay, once you pass this doorway up here at the top of the stairs.
Should we all line up there before he goes in, so in case it goes bad, we can get there to help him fast?
You want me at the back?
So
Wait,
I don't
Hang on
know.
a second,
So
guys.
I don't.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Where I am now, I don't need a stealth check.
That's correct.
Well, then I'm not going to need one at all because I can Misty Step from there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Do we want to do any spells to help him, or let him just play this out?
I think you still
Nah.
need to make a stealth check for even just standing still
Just
next
getting-
to the thing.
Getting to that point? Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Okay, yes. So that's the 12. And
I'm going to give it to you, because I'm not sure. Since you're Misty Stepping, let's instead say that you don't have to do the stealth. But to pry the sword from the skull of the dragon requires a DC 13 strength check.
okay. So I just cast Misty Step. I'm gonna get up in that business and strength check.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no.
So it does wake up when you try to yank the sword out, and it doesn't budge, and this dragon is very angry, and we can roll for initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Just
Such a
that
great
one
plan, though.
roll.
I know. That's a brutal roll.
Now we have an angry dragon.
I just
Even
would
had a
like to
plus
point
three.
out, I would just like to point out that when we were back still at the camp discussing this, I tried to say something 4 times and got talked over, so I stopped, and then I started typing into chat, and I did that 3 times, and then I did it another 2 times over here, and at no point was my input ever thought.
I'm sorry. I
No.
missed your
It
typing.
is not your fault. No. This is nothing with you. Nothing with you at all, Dan. This is everybody else.
Are you casting minor illusion? Because you can do that without our permission.
No. I did that before we rolled initiative.
So you're hiding behind
As soon as he
Right.
started climbing the steps, I cast minor
Oh,
illusion.
because you raised your hand. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who are we missing?
Oh,
from
we're
initiative?
missing me. We're missing me.
Okay.
Hold on. Initiative
All right.
and initiative.
You're gonna put the owl in initiative to Derek.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Cool.
Oh, and I was not saying that to say like I was upset or anything like that. I was just
Yeah.
as a point of fact. That's all I was gonna. It's like.
Oh
okay.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like it. Like I just feel like if you want to say something, like can you just say it? Because we're all like totally metagaming.
Yeah, I tried. I tried that. Everybody kept talking over me. I tried that.
Yeah, it is
I didn't hear you, I'm
sometimes
sorry.
Yeah.
it's tough. So I apologize for the over.
No. You're it's cool.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it
was
was something-
completely in character. I was speaking in character, and like I talked about, it's everything was completely in character. This is just informational wise. Like,
Right,
oh, by
right.
the way,
Right.
as we do this,
All right, so
Like-
Orla, you are outside at the bottom of the stairs of this building, and you can hear Leela say, "Oh shit!"
Oh, shit.
Draconic.
Oh shit, and draconic. Yeah, I actually like with what Orla can see. I don't even know where the dragon is. I see people drawing lines, so that's giving me a little bit of a hint.
Dragon is right here.
Okay.
But we don't. Do we see the dragon? Is the dragon out yet?
No,
Or are you just
he's
pointing
still,
out for her where? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, for her general.
Gotcha.
Don't forget, we were up there scouting this once before, made the rolls to go in there,
Right.
but then we left.
Well, I meant like, did he come out or something like that? I
No,
didn't
right.
think. Gotcha.
Yeah, he hasn't moved yet. He just has basically opened his eyes and picked up his head.
All right. I can't get to where I can see him and still have a turn. So she's gonna just go over here and have to do it next time.
It's
I think-
safe to where I am. It's around the corner from that.
Oh, it's around the. Yeah, I can't really see anything, so I can kind of come up behind you.
On the stairs,
All right.
right?
All right.
Right.
Then I'll just do that because that's my movement. I don't want to
Don't want to
dash because, well, no, because then I can't do anything else.
You can't do anything if you stay where you are either.
No, but I have cover.
You could dash and still maintain cover.
Can I?
Yeah,
I
sure.
can't even see. Can I
Yeah.
look?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's
Yeah.
he's got a wall.
It's in here.
Okay, if I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I don't want to block the entrance, but I'll just kind of hide here.
Very good. All right.
Okay.
Whisper Tinkle.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Questions. So, we're in initiative, and it seems like we're heading off. And I went ahead and did the thing. Did we hear anything other than the scream? Like,
Well, you could hear, I guess, the dragon, in typical classic dragon fashion, was resting atop its mound of treasure. So you could hear the coins wrestling, so it's telling you the dragon is moving.
Well, damn. Okay, so yeah, that would be me. I'm kind of sketchy like that. Why not? I will creep up to right here, and then I will use my feline agility to continue my movement. But I'm coming up to like right there in the corner, and Peepers is with me because he's on my shoulder. Move over there, little boy. And then for my action, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion again to make it look like I'm surrounded by a stone that is the same as the wall here. Like I'm just like part of the wall.
Gotcha. You're kitty cornering the wall. Get it?
I am kitty
Kitty
cornering the
corner.
wall.
Kitty corner. Can I give myself inspiration?
You can give yourself
Yes.
All right.
Hell no, we don't want the DM to have inspiration. Wait, what? We just all said something stupid all at the same time.
All right. What's Peepers got?
Oh, Peepers will, I guess, take the dodge action because he's staying on my shoulder right now.
Very good.
Didn't re-
The Bird Brigade. It's their turn.
That's a wall right there, right?
Right where?
Where Sonny is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he's gonna stay.
All right. Followed by the Master.
That's my full movement. You know what? I'm gonna action surge so I can get up to him and hit him. So I'm using the action surge to dash, and then I'll just use my regular action.
All right. What's perched up on the wall, Whisper?
Oh, I was talking about his bird. You said he was leaving his bird on the wall. And
Gotcha.
I was just asking him, is it high up on the wall? And that's all.
Why didn't that roll the hit? Well, sorry, I hit the wrong button first.
Okay. Damage is 15. The to hit is...
What the?
Okay.
There we go.
So we'll disregard
Nice.
the first damage roll. We'll just take the second roll as a complete package here. So a crit. Very nice. For 28 damage? Am I reading it? Or am I reading?
-6 because that's when he moved. -9 because that's when he moves.
So 38, 46 minus 9?
Yes,
So 35 damage.
that if I'm reading that right.
You know what?
What?
I'll take it. For a crit, it sounds about right. 35 damage. All right. And if he
And then-
moves, he's going to take 9 more.
Yep. And now a bonus action. Does that hit?
Certainly not.
Didn't think so, but hey.
Right.
You heard the try.
Derek, move up a space. Northeast
Alright.
is 1 space.
Right there?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Hey, I'm a tank. I just go, hey, straight down in.
Luis.
Oh, Luis is not paying any attention. He sees that tree. He wants to be up in that tree. He knows everybody's just left. He's like, where'd everybody go? There's a tree. He is terrified of dragons. It's okay. He's coming. So 10, 20, 30, and then another 30. 10, 20. And I'm gonna go here. Crap, there's a freaking dragon! That's what I'm gonna do. It's a little dragon, though. Dragon's name is Valdemar.
That's the dragon's name. Okay. Derek, take your up attack.
Yeah, well, he takes 9 before I even take an op attack.
Very good.
And now I take my up attack.
Nice. Okay, a hit for 15, right?
He's going to move again, right?
He already took the damage from moving, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, but on a separate attack. I'm not sure. I'm asking a question. I just because the first one was from when I landed my regular attacks. He moved. I did an op attack. Does that one come off before or before? You see what I'm asking?
Can you stack? Does booming blade damage stack?
That's what I'm asking you. Yes.
Let me see. Let me do a quick.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Neither do I.
I mean, I could if it was 2 different people doing booming blade, I would assume that it would kind of stack. But doing booming blade yourself twice, I don't know, because it only lasts a round, right? It's very unlikely that you would be able to get 2 booming blades off in 1 round.
Do you have Warcaster feet?
Yes.
Okay, so that answers that question.
Yep. Then that seems like he would take it twice, but
Yeah, it does. I'm not finding the exact rule, but with Warcaster being the thing, you can cast the spell.
Yep.
You can find a way to make it apply twice to one movement. So 22 damage. All right. You made him pay for it, but he moves himself into position. Let me check my thing so that you guys can see all my rolls. And here comes the poison breath. So Leela and Derek make a Constitution saving throw. All right, you both made it, so you're both going to take half damage.
Is this poison?
It is poison damage.
So I'm resistant, so I take half a half.
Half a half, right? So your half is 21, and half again becomes 10. So Leela, you take 21, and Derek, you take 10.
Right.
And his breath weapon recharges.
Son of a bitch.
You know what? He's gonna take another op attack and back himself up into the corner.
Why?
So that you
Leela's
can't get
confused.
flanking on him again.
I see. Okay. Let me make sure that my stuff is off. Yeah.
Nice. Hit for 13. Leela.
He's
All right.
paid
I'll use
for it.
a bonus action to hex him. And we'll take a move in and take a greatsword shot at him. Wow, that
Ooh,
sucks.
there's a
And my
miss.
second one. There we go.
8
Hell yes.
and 25 is 33.
Sounds right.
Oof.
And let's
He's
see.
really cool.
I'm going to throw a Divine Smite on there as well.
14 more.
Damn. Damn.
Did you see Whisper's note?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hex hits an ability. They're just ability checks, though, so I don't know. Wisdom. Okay, let me, just so that it's in the chat, we'll... Oh, okay, that doesn't work the way I expected it to. Wisdom is the ability I'm picking.
Right. All right. Wisdom, and then if that is it for Leela, we go to Nautico, right? Are you concentrating, Nautico?
I don't know why that's there.
All right, let's take it off.
I think it's from
That's
last
okay.
time I was.
You don't have to concentrate on Death Ward, right? It just because it lasts 8 hours, so I assume you
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Right.
No, it's just like a touch and then it's good.
Yeah.
It only ends if Leela takes enough damage. So it's here and then. Sorry, is it down here? Because I can't see because of all the dynamic lighting where exactly everybody went.
You got to go
Okay.
up the stairs and then north.
Okay, I see. So I was here. Because I thought it was over by Sloth for a second, so. Just
Oh, and I neglected to mention that on its turn, the dragon let out a terrible cry that could be heard all throughout Willowwood.
Great.
2 minute timer is now started.
Yeah, the clock is ticking now.
Okay, that's as far as I can get unless I want to dash, and I guess, yeah, I'll dash so that way I'm like here. Actually, is this a platform? Like, is this
How tall is the
raised?
wall?
It's I took out the dynamic lighting just to give you guys the benefit of better vision for this fight, but it is a wall. It is a solid wall. So from where you're standing, you can't see Derek, Leela, or the dragon.
Oh,
all
okay,
it took.
okay. I see.
Yeah, that's why I threw the bird where it is.
Okay, now that you say that, because I couldn't tell if that was like, if it was just like a hill and it was like raised like that, or if that was like an actual wall. So,
Right.
okay. I mean, I'm gonna position myself here so that way I can just peek my head out, but that's all I'll be able to do right now.
All right. Sloth.
All right, I think Sloth is going to need to dash 3. I think he's just going to come up here. He's not very useful. Sorry, Sloth.
All right, Marista.
Okay, let's see.
No, that was the first time I got full effect out of Warcaster.
I think you've got a line of sight on the dragon from there, Marista.
Okay, I'm gonna toss an ice knife at it.
All right. Miss.
Damn.
But the thing shatters, so it's got to
Yeah.
make its dex save, right? It failed its dex save, so it takes 15 cold damage.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh,
Hey,
that was almost too easy.
Right? You brought that thing down in under 10 seconds. So excellent job. Almost too easy, right? You just chewed through the hit points that it had. 7 against 1 the odds are in your favor. So so congratulations. You each get. Let me do the XP tally here. You each get 575.
so what's everybody at for experience?
32,575.
Yeah, I have 32,575 too.
Okay.
Anyone got anything different?
Nope, that's right, I think.
Anymore, I do now.
You know,
When
I
we
guess.
first-
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Whisper. Go ahead.
When we first logged into the table tonight, there like the last thing that was up from last week was our XP level.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I guess the vast majority of D&D players do not use XP. That they just do storyline progressment. The DM tells them when they've done enough to gain another level. How do you guys like doing it with XP? I think it's fun slowly massing it up.
I think it depends on what you're playing. I think in this type of thing, it makes the most sense to do it that way.
Yeah, because it depends on how quickly how thoroughly you explore the levels.
Right.
Right. If you chew through it and don't do everything, then obviously you don't earn as much XP, and you're vulnerable if you go and descend fast versus taking your time to. Right. Anyway,
I think it depends. In a Strahd, I could see it being
Milestones.
milestone. I grind.
right.
I agree.
Yeah, I was about to say I have Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I played in another server and we did milestone and then we hit 20, but there was still a lot of story left. So it was like they had to keep making bigger and badder monsters, and it kind of just didn't feel as rewarding.
Yeah. Which
one was that you were playing where you said that it wasn't as rewarding? Was that a module?
Well, it was on a different server. It was like we had hit level 20 a couple sessions prior because it was like milestone and we had been playing for a year. It was like custom campaign. It was for the new Tasha Cauldron. They made a custom campaign for it.
Yeah, and I played that with her, and it was like milestone, but it was like more than milestone because you gain a level every single session.
Oh, okay.
Which is really, really odd. But the DMs are they're used to it, and they generally do a pretty good job of increasing difficulty of things to account for it.
Right.
So, like, obviously, 10 sessions in, your 10th level, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, like, they were really good at scaling. But then once you hit 20, it's just like, okay, can we just end this thing?
Right. Right.
Because you're playing with 20 and you don't gain anything anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so we are here with this dragon, and now that he's incapacitated, you can take another crack at tearing this sword out of the skull.
Well, who's got the best strength? Because
I can try if it's going to hurt me.
What's that? What is it? Athletics?
Oh yeah, because you're not good.
Yeah, you could no, just a straight strength check.
Yeah, is it like dead? Like, because if we like
It's mostly dead.
take the right
I'm not dead.
blave, but if we like
Wait,
took the
could
sword
Marissa
out,
just say she just iced it? Put it in a giant cube of ice.
would it be possible to take the sword out and then like revive it and be like, hey, look what we did, and then it would help us? I don't know if our druids are that powerful.
I would say
Not druids, clerics.
the decision on whether it's dead is really up to you right now. We'll say it's unconscious. We'll say it's dying.
I have Revivify.
Yeah, I think like
Maybe between the two of us.
originally we were going to try to make it our
You wanna
friend.
Stabilize it then before you try to pull the sword out.
I think you should get the sword out before you stabilize it.
Well, I think that would probably just make it bleed more.
Well, I have
can spare the dying.
Stable, yeah.
Stable, because it stays unconscious.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
So you're gonna do spare the dying?
One of us can.
Yeah,
Okay.
being a cantrip, you might as well.
All right. So the dragon is unconscious, incapacitated, but not dying. And
There it
Leela
is.
rips that sword right out.
Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, please be a fortuitous circumstance card. Please, please, please. Aww.
You want me to heal it?
Now, do you realize we're about to have an evil dragon in front of us?
That's what I'm asking.
But an evil dragon that we just helped that hates this druid. So if you would like me to talk to this dragon, I'm happy to do so.
I have no problem with that. Just do realize we gave it the bitch slap down. So do we want to go nice? You want to go
Everyone
nice,
hold an
or do she go intimidation?
No, we don't think we should do intimidation. I think we should just...
Can we all hold an action
Can we speak
if
to
it attacks us?
communicate to it like psychically, or
I'm going to see what Whisper Tinkle is doing, and I'm going to ask him to please hold on and put that back for the time being.
I don't know if you can see what I'm doing.
With the
Stealing his stuff.
oh
You
right.
didn't say you're doing it sneaky.
Actually, I rolled it to the GM.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to,
Oh, I didn't see a roll.
me, yeah, I know, and I feel bad. I would feel bad to tell you if anyone wants to see what I'm doing, but I don't think you can see what I'm doing. You'd have to beat a 30.
Ooh. I probably don't see what you're doing,
right.
but
Well, it's also
Yeah.
hard. I mean, the roll doesn't necessarily represent everything because in a room like this, it's kind of hard
Okay.
to hide.
Okay.
But you definitely are pocketing stuff that people are not seeing.
Gotcha.
That's for sure. But let me sum up. Let me sum up the treasure that you have in the Discord chat. I just posted what the treasure is here. And then in game, I showed you this, which is the sword.
Oh yeah, everybody was fussing over that sword and talking about that sword. I was literally behind people like, oh, this looks pretty. Oh,
Right.
this is shiny.
Right.
Oh, look, no.
Right.
A bit distracted, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we all are, though.
So how long does it take to attune to something? It takes a short rest, right?
Short
It's an
rest.
hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
An hour.
Quick question:
Yeah.
I gotta go in AFK a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can magic weapons be reshaped into a different type of weapon? Is that? I don't even know if that's possible.
I
I'm
don't
going to
think
say no.
for sentient. This is a sentient weapon. It's not just like
Particularly,
a
yeah.
magic weapon.
Right.
It's a unique weapon, right?
Who picked it up? Who has it?
Leela.
Leela does.
Leela
right?
has it.
And
The
Leela
Lovely.
can use a longsword, though, right?
I believe so. Is that
Yeah.
martial weapon? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It
We
is.
can understand
worth
common
it.
trick.
It's worth it for all of us. Demonic laugh.
So, it's been about a minute since you defeated the dragon, and the weather suddenly turns. It turns from an autumn
Wait.
day into a cold winter day. Now it's still nighttime. That hasn't changed, but the temperature has dropped precipitously in the past
Okay.
minute. Yes.
In this minute, did we decide, are we going to try to talk to this dragon? Because I think if we're going to do the revivify, it only can be done within the first minute. So,
Can't I healing word it and stuff?
oh, right, because we
did Spirit of the Dying.
stabilized
Spirit
it, so we don't even have to do that.
Right.
Okay.
I was about to say,
Okay.
I also have Speak with Dead, so worst came to worst.
Okay. So are we going to try this? Are we going to try
My bad.
to get the dragon to and say, this is the person who did this to you, go get her? Or are we just going to leave the dragon here?
We can't leave the dragon. It's dying.
Well, it's not right now. It's actually okay. It's sleeping. If we just leave it, if we just left it, it would actually just wake up in a little while, but we could wake it up and try to talk to it. The other thing we haven't done is I think the dragon's body like blocking the portal? Or is that?
No, actually, the gate is mismarked by your tag. It's actually over here in this corner.
Oh, okay. So that's the other thing we should look at. But
Right.
Okay, sorry about that.
The dragon could tell us how to get to the portal, right?
do we want to talk to the dragon?
I think we're gonna end up killing it again, but yeah, we can do that.
Everybody hold an action. Luis is still terrified.
I mean, it'll be at like 1 hit point if that's what we want.
Depends on what I roll, right?
Either way, one attack basically.
Or if someone has lay on hands and says like I give it 1 hit point, then we can control it.
Either way, we might as well try.
Let's. Just roll already.
And how are we doing on time?
We're still within. We're at that minute mark.
Because we gotta decide if we get out of here or not soon.
Does anyone want to go look at the portal while I'm talking to the dragon?
Oh shit! I forgot the portal's over here now, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. I was in the same boat as you. I'm like, isn't the dragon blocking the portal now?
Okay, so let me make sure I'm in the right building here. I'm in building 9, right? Okay. The arch gate is engraved with images of dancing dwarves.
And being a dwarf, do I recognize anything?
Not. No.
I reach out and touch the gate.
Nothing happens.
I dance in front of the gate.
Dancing dwarf.
Standing
Yeah.
within 5 feet of the arch and imitating the moves of the dancing dwarves does cause the gate to open. The dance, however, requires 1 minute to perform.
Oh, you have to dance for a minute.
Watch my back, guys.
Well, Luis is not going to watch this.
Oh, that's funny. Are we going to have enough time to get out of here with the druid coming?
We could try to ask the dragon to head off the druid. Stall her.
Let's
I mean, if you guys want to heal it, let it loose. I'm not sure if it's going to go against us or with us, but we can give it a try if you want, because I'm dancing for a minute.
I mean, I think that
would
Luis
recommend
rolled
people-
a 3, so if it's going to go against us, it has 3 hit points.
Somebody hold an action to take him down.
So the dragon introduces itself as Valdemar, and it thanks you for freeing it. And it says it's too injured to help, but will do what it can in the fight against the druid.
Could you go distract it? Possibly distract her, distract the druid.
No, far too injured.
What can you do?
So now, do you guys want to heal up a dragon so we can go fight a druid?
I don't think we have that much healing. That's a lot of hit points.
I would imagine it's about probably for what we did. It's about 110.
Yeah. Okay, well, could you go out to the front since there's only one entrance here and just like blow poison at her when she gets close?
One entrance.
Yeah, no, the dragon
Over here?
is completely out of the fight.
What, it just said it would help us.
Yeah, it'll stand behind us and maybe throw something from behind us at her.
Well, I mean, maybe it can lie and say that it's chasing us out, and then we can return, and then it'll help us fight her another day.
Yeah, would you be willing to go talk to her and pretend that you're still, possessed by a sword?
Or you can look at the dragon and say, go out and do it, or we'll stick the friggin' sword back in your head. Excuse me.
So you.
As soon as he starts talking that nonsense, go find a corner to hide in.
I'm trying to see if the dragon will go out and lie to her.
Whisper not know about this ideal of try convince a dragon to lie for us.
So do you guys want to try to get out this gate and do this 1 minute dance, or do we want to try a different tactic?
I thought you were dancing.
Whisper thought you were dancing this whole time. Whisper's been singing off key this whole time, trying to keep you in time. You
I'm just making sure I'm not wasting my time.
dance, stubby legs, dance.
So a wall of fire appears in front of you, Derek, in between you and the portal.
That little bitch.
You dance like shit.
Let me roll that wall of fire spell. Okay, first of all, she casts that spell, so she has that. And now she's casting this one. Okay, I forgot to change it so that you can see it, but that is a dexterity save for you, Derek. Does Wall of Fire happen immediately? It does, right? Yeah, and then at the end of your turn.
Right. And it's when it's first cast, it's immediate, and then it's anyone who was it 10 feet within it, or is it 5 feet? I think it's 10 feet.
5 foot.
I think it's 10.
Is it 10? Is it 10? I have to read it more closely. But you made your save, So you take 12 fire damage.
Yeah, that's not worth a thing spell on. I keep dancing.
You can dance away from it.
I have to stay within X amount of feet of it, Dan said.
Right. And we can
Chris.
roll for initiative.
Oh, God. All right.
Do you guys want me to keep dancing, or do you want me to come out and start hammering?
Well,
Is
I
the
guess this
turn
would be a
order up?
question for Dan: is if Derek stops dancing, but if somebody else was to keep dancing instead, would it restart or would it continue?
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say it would continue.
Okay,
We can
because
take turns.
I was about to say what I could potentially do is that since, Luis, I feel like I'm closer to the gate, I could take over for Derek so that way he's there as a buffer, and then if anyone needs healing, you could cover that.
We could have Sloth dance. He's not very useful.
Soft real boy, he burned. He real good looking boy,
And
too.
he's real pretty, too.
He
He
come out
has-
looking like Two-Face.
I was thinking in the sense of like have the beefy people in the front, but yeah, I'm fine with that.
He doesn't.
Am I
Listen,
saying
John
meat
Travolta.
shield? Maybe, I don't know.
He shoots a crossbow. That's pretty much all he does now.
Yeah.
So if only one person needs to dance to open the portal, then Sloth is probably the best person to do that.
We just get him that armor. It's gonna be all burned. Whisper things.
All right.
He'll be tan.
I mean, we don't have to. I'm just saying.
No, I'm good with that.
He's happy to volunteer.
Should be dancing. I have John Travolta in my head. He's dancing.
Of course, we both rolled like shit on initiative, so he can't dance for a while, but when we get there.
So she did a wall of fire right in here. Right in this small space. But it's blocking the portal. Everybody else is rolled for initiative? Are we all good?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a roof on this building?
Yes.
Okay.
Tall?
20
Yeah,
feet.
how tall? Okay.
Oh, shoot. Randomly pick that number. Pick 60.
All right, Leela gets the first action. Now you can hear several large beasts coming up the stairs behind you.
From the south direction.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna ready a greatsword attack if they get within range.
Alrighty. Let me see. I lost my monster sheet. Let me find it again. Here we go. Is this a concentration spell? It is. Okay, so let me mark her as concentrating on that. Alright.
Hey, guys, that means she's in line of sight of the portal.
I would think so too. That's why I asked about the roof. Of course, she could be invisible.
We hear the sound of animals. Could be one of them.
Alright, so
The
I'm
druid,
sorry,
right?
Leela, what was your action?
Readying a greatsword if they come in range.
Got it. Alright, Derek.
I can't stop until Sloth or someone comes up here, correct?
We're going to say that you got 45 seconds roughly into your dance. So you're going to have to continue this for 3 more rounds.
Or when Sloth comes up, he can take over. Or do I have to stay there for 3 rounds?
I
Tag
think
team.
you've got to stay there for 3 rounds.
All
Oh
right.
no.
Let me change my thoughts real quick. I can't see anything, can I?
You don't have line of sight on anything, no.
All right. I'm just gonna keep dancing.
Let me do one check here. Okay. Can you perception? What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
Okay, so you don't see anything. All right. But you use your action to perform the dance. So now you're that much closer to opening the portal, and we go to your owl outside.
The owl is going to fly up, action, and then fly back out of the way.
All right, just to get a view of what's going on.
But also put it did a help action on the thing for the next person that attacks that first thing.
On the elk that was on the stairs.
Yep.
All right, Marista.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Entangle, like right here.
I think I have a graphic for Entangle. Let me grab that. Entangle is a 4x4.
Yeah, basically I was gonna cast it into the stairwell at the entrance to the room. Try and slow everybody up.
All right, so you can get Entangle, and that whole area right there is entangled. All right.
Oh, and Dan, one other question. Just looking at the map here, like
Yeah.
these dark lines, are these like walls?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to back up and get out of the line of fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
That's my turn.
Entangle a concentration spell?
Good question. Let me.
Yes, I thought it was.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we'll just mark you as concentrating on that, and then we
Okay.
go to Whisper Tinkle, who's hiding in the corner.
Well, I forgot to draw my blue card earlier. I'm going to do that real quick.
Okay.
There's an entangle there now, but I don't see it just yet. So I'm going to take off moving, and immediately see the entangle, and it's like shit. And then I'm going to start climbing the wall. So what type of roof is this? Is it like slanted? Is it flat? It says 20 feet up, right?
Yeah, flat. I just pictured it as being flat.
Okay.
Which kind of gives you a little bit of a line of sight. Let me look at this segment here. I'm going to delete this segment of wall because you can technically look over this segment from the top and see down. You can see what's there. So I'm going to delete that section of wall right there. So as you guys are standing up on this ledge, you can clearly look down and see what's starting to come up the stairs. Stuff right against the wall here has partial cover. But particularly Whisper Tinkle up on the roof, you get an even better angle, so that cover is negated.
Okay. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is yell out, "It's a bunch of bears and a big moose with antlers that makes it look like an elk, and they're coming." And screw it, I'm going to take a shot at that goddamn elk.
All right.
Would the help action have helped you from there?
You'd get advantage from the owl's help action.
Okie dokie. Well, let's roll this. God damn it, where's my bow? There it is.
That's a hit.
All right.
Ooh, nice. 21 damage.
21 damage.
You just hunted yourself an elk.
Oh, well, shit. Did it look like the bears noticed? I mean, it's a giant elk that kind of fell down in front of them on the stairs.
Yep.
And there's an entangle.
We'll call the elk difficult terrain.
Okay, well, I'll use my cunning action to kind of like lay down on the roof to hide, and that'll be my turn.
All right. This bear here, he's going to come straight this way.
That's supposed to be an advantage.
5. Let me just get my bear sheet going here. All right, so he's got a speed of 40, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that's as far as he gets. He takes the dash action.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is he what happens with the entangle?
He's he it's difficult terrain, I know that. What's the other part of it, John? Does he have to make a saving throw?
That happens.
Okay, I will pull it up for you to see.
There you go.
I think it's just speed, isn't it?
Is that half his speed?
A creature in the area when the spell is
Strength
cast.
save.
That's if it was in the area when you cast.
But if it's difficult terrain, isn't his speed halved?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Unless they have some ability to cross difficult terrain without it being a problem, and there are quite a few that do. They're usually really specific, like over rocky terrain.
Right. So it looks like, yeah, he doesn't get restrained unless he's in the area of effect when the spell is cast. Since John laid this down ahead of them, they are just having difficulty transversing it. But this guy barrels himself past and gets behind Leela here, and then we go to Peepers.
Dan?
Yes.
My ready action.
Oh, ready action, right? Yeah, ready.
God damn.
And
Smacking
that's
people.
2 attacks, right? As part of a ready action, because that's multi-attack, right? So 21 and 21 is 42.
Yep.
I'm just gonna sit and watch.
Jeez.
It's awesome.
That's scary. Peepers, go take a look and see what you can see. And and Peepers is gonna take off flying. He was on my shoulder. 30. He's gonna fly out, and while he's out there looking around and I'm hiding, I'm gonna be scanning the area trying to see if there's anything besides these bears, and that is gonna be Peepers' turn.
All right. The bear. The bears have a climb speed. So 5'10", and he's going to climb up this wall, and that's we'll call that 10 foot up. So that's 20. And that's 30. And he gets here, and he's still got plenty of action left to attack. Smarter than the average bear. 1 bite and 1 claw on Leela. Leela, I'm sorry, you got critted for 20 damage. I'm going to change it so you can see future rolls. But that was his claw attack. Here comes his bite attack, which I think misses.
Yep.
All right, Luis.
So I like the idea of climbing walls too. I want to go over here. I want to climb the wall. I keep walking to this side of the fire. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll try and be on that side of the fire. Then I will. You can see the bear, right?
Right.
That's guiding bolt the bear.
$16 hits for 7 radiant damage.
Oh, everybody has advantage on it. Guiding bolt, right? Or is that Sacred Flame?
No, that's guiding bolt.
And I'm done.
All right. Nadako.
Not loving this situation. So I guess, yeah, I can hit this creature from here.
Right.
That wall, I just hesitated for a second. You know what? I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and I'm actually gonna drop it here. That way, if more creatures get through, I have just the hammer there waiting for the others when they come through, and then I'm just gonna hope a 19 hits.
It does.
Okay, and then I'm also gonna hit it with my own mace.
And crit for 4. And if that is it for Nadako,
Yep.
we go to
The tree. Oh, thank God.
let's see. Before we get to Orla,
My turn?
wait, before
What?
before Orla goes, does this have a higher level? No. Okay, it's just
Oh, I always love hearing that.
all right. Let me change it so you can see the rolls, though. Advantage toggle, whisper toggle. Oh, I had changed it, and then I was whispering. Whoops. Okay. So everybody. Well, not Whisper Tinkle, because you're on the roof, right? And Bob, you're outside.
Oh, I'm on the wall too.
I thought,
Behind the fire, behind the portal.
I thought he was on the. I thought you were on the roof. My bad.
Well, I climbed the wall. I wanted to be on it, but I can't put myself on it.
All right.
I got you.
So everybody else, Orla, Marizda, Derek, Sloth, Whisper Tinkle, Nadako, Leela, DC 17 deck save. Marizda made it.
This is a magical effect.
It is a spell, yeah.
Woohoo!
Alright, didn't go through. I can add a D8 wouldn't help my situation, would it?
No, you need a 17. All right, so if you failed your save, if you got 16 or less, You take 39 fire damage from the Firestorm spell.
I'm casting Absorb Elements.
All right.
So what was that damage again?
39.
So halved.
We tell where it came from?
It has to be in this room. Because I'm standing inside a cubby and it got me.
I am completely fine on the roof.
Right.
Flying up here, huh? I hit my head on the roof because I'm.
All right. So anybody who made their save, which I think is Marista. Yeah, Whisper, you didn't even have to make the roll. So,
Oh, I thought you said my name though.
I know, but you're fine up on the roof. You don't take any damage. The firestorm happened inside the room. How similar is firestorm to fireball? I wonder. Let me quickly read the spell. A storm made up. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you know what? The way it's worded, she could have gotten you on the. Oh, you know what? I apologize. I didn't. I should have read the spell closer.
Yeah,
Luis and Whisper could have gotten you too. So you do need to make your saves against 39 damage. Whisper, you already did, and you critted on it, so you get the card, and you only take half damage.
A wizard.
No, I don't take any damage.
Oh, because of evasion, right?
That's
All
right.
right.
I'm resistant. I don't care.
You're resistant to fire damage?
I'm resistant to fire.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm resistant to cold. Never mind.
Right.
I was like, I thought you were like a Goliath.
Right.
Yeah, oops.
So that's
You're not a tiefling.
39 damage. 39.
He's a
39. Holy shit.
Marista, you only take what, 19?
I'm also resistant to fire damage.
Okay, so your 19
Rails.
damage becomes 9 damage.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Very nice. And then we go to Orla.
Okay. So I was away when Whisper got on the roof. There's a roof?
Yes.
20 feet up.
So she has to be in this room.
Well, no.
Nope.
Because you can cast things in places you can't see.
Then again, she might have something in the room so that she can see, and we.
I was
just
about to
don't know
say,
it's there.
she
No,
probably
you
has
can
line of
cast things-
sight.
You
I
can
see
cast things
lines
in
of
places
sight.
you can't see. Not all spells are places you can see.
Here, let me ask
Some
you
are
this.
just places you can choose.
I'm going to do a measurement here, but I'm on the DM level. Do you guys see this line when I draw this line?
No.
No.
Okay. So this will prove in concept later if somebody watches this video that
Yeah.
I have line of sight.
But it's just range. It's not, you don't have to see.
Right.
Um,
So yeah, I've got line of sight, and she is not in the room.
Yeah. Right. I don't think we're gonna get a minute to dance, guys.
I gotta go 2 more rounds.
I didn't hear you. I'm on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was dancing. Oh, he hasn't switched yet, has he?
Kill the dragon. That's how she's seeing us. Kill the dragon.
When the firestorm went off,
She
I don't know
doesn't.
if
So
anyone
she
asked.
doesn't need to see us.
I understand.
So
The dragon didn't
Oh.
get hit with the fire, did it?
Oh,
You know what? It did. It went down.
okay.
Okay.
Never mind. That's what I was counting on. Is if the dragon didn't take any damage.
I figured that might influence what people were going to do. So I figured we probably should figure out what's going on with that. My bad.
Okay. Okay, well, I don't know what to do, so...
Yeah, we're gonna have to heal up somehow. We gotta survive 2 rounds of this.
You just want to hold an action for now, Orla?
I think... No, I mean, I'm...
I mean, I was about to say I have a lot of my healing slots, so I can do a mass heal word.
I guess. So, I mean, I do have a target, so I guess I will just firebolt this bear. I don't know what we can do about this druid. So,
Take care of what you can.
firebolt the bear.
All right, 4 damage.
Gonna run over here, and I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Derek.
All right, to Derek. All right. And if that is it for Orla, then we go to this bear here who's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And how high up is Mr. Peepers? Higher than that, right? You're muted.
God damn it. He's higher than that. He was on the roof with me when he initially flew off, and then he would have been flying higher after that.
Right. Okay, so the bear here is going to take the dash action and run around the corner here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And gets up here on Orla, but does not have an action when he gets there. This elk is dead. And then we go to Sloth.
Okay. Sloth was going to come dance, but I don't know if that's useful.
I think Sloth, I'm overruling my previous statement where I think it's got to be...
It's got to be the same person,
Right.
so another person can't take over.
Right. That is correct.
Okay.
Right. They would be starting over.
All right. Then I guess Sloth's gonna come up. And slam the bear.
All right. Let's see what he does. 7. Ooh, not enough. Poor Sloth. All right. This bear here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Pushes in through this door. And that is where he'll end his turn. And we will go to Leela. Leela's down?
You were down?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So that's a death save
Well, anymore.
situation?
Well, no, you're
Yeah,
up.
that's a one hit point situation now.
Oh, right. Crit. Nice.
Oh yes.
Leela has death ward, so Leela wouldn't have gone down. Leela would have gone to 1
Oh
HP.
yeah. You were supposed
That's
to
actually true.
drop to 1
Oh, yeah.
instead of 0.
Right.
So it's actually still Leela's turn then.
It is, right.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm at 1.
Right.
So I guess I'm putting that card back.
You know what? Keep it. You got a 20 on a death save.
It's pretty rare, huh?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go after this bear then that's right here. So if I didn't go down, then I can use my bonus action to move my hex to him.
All right.
And the
6.
first one's a miss.
Yep.
And second one, much better.
15 hits for 14 damage. Down goes the bear.
Excellent. And then I think I'm going to move in and kind of get away from the mess.
All right. Dancing Derek.
So I'm going to keep dancing, and I am going to burn second wind while I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna burn to death. It sucks.
And heal myself for 15.
All right. So then we got to go back to that wall of fire damage, right? Or should I re-roll it?
How's that work? I forgot.
I guess let me re-roll the damage.
Hey, can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Can I do the dance action for the thing, take part of my movement to move out of damage for the damage or the firewall, move in the next round, re-dance, and move back out?
No.
Yeah, plan. We got it. Brian.
Yeah. All right, let me look up wall of fire. Wall of fire damage is 5d8 fire damage.
And there's not enough room to move behind it?
No. 5d8.
I am
fire.
behind it, right? It's only one-sided that the damage happens.
So that is 20 fire damage.
Do I get a save against that or no?
Let me double check. On a creature takes the same damage, right? When the wall appears. It's a little ambiguous the way it's worded. So I'm going to read to you exactly what this says. Wall of Fire says, when the wall appears, each creature makes a saving throw. 5d8 fire damage. Then, next paragraph says, on one side of the wall, selected by you in the casted spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage. It says nothing in that paragraph about a saving throw.
So you're telling me 20 then?
I think I am.
Okay.
But if you want to Google Wall of Fire,
I'm going to go with that for now.
just while to keep
It's
it
in
going.
the compendium. You can actually pull a spell from. That's where that's copied from. Is
Yeah, but that's where what I'm reading from the compendium. I'm just wondering if I'm reading it too literally, or you know what I mean, or if the spirit of the rules is such that it should get a saving throw.
I don't remember when I cast it.
But I understand what you're saying, so I'm just going with the call.
Okay.
When I cast it in it wasn't a save, I don't think.
Right.
It looks like it says when the wall appears, each creature makes a saving throw. Period.
Right.
For
But
that
then-
first initial one, yeah.
Only when the wall appears.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
This is the second round of it being here.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And I don't think they ever really expected a lot of people to stay near the wall for
But
an
does that
extended period of time.
But I guess the thing that I would argue is, did Derek make his save the first time around?
Interesting
Because then
question.
I would argue that he would take the same damage.
I have to go back and look.
Interesting idea, but again, I think as written, it's 5d8 fire damage with a save when it appears,
have
and then
absorb
just
elements up
5d8
this
damage.
round. I have absorb elements up this round. Does that help with that?
It is fire damage, right?
Yes.
So how much
Remember,
does absorb elements absorb?
It cuts it in half when it absorbs. I
Okay.
did it on the firewall, but I don't know if it holds or is it just that spell? Is it like shield? Is what I was asking.
Yes, it's like shield. You have to cast it again.
No, but during a round, you're until the end of your turn.
Oh,
it's
no. It's for the whole round. You're good.
That's what I'm asking. So I'd be okay right now.
Because we haven't come to your turn yet in this round. Or we just did.
We're at my turn, and it's up to the end of my turn if I remember correctly.
Absorb elements. Throw it up.
I'm going to do that. I'm going now. Sorry.
Until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right, then.
All right. So now it's your owl's turn.
All right. I'm sending the owl up a recon. I'm going to have it go out and use its perception to see if it can figure out where the druid is.
All right. Make a perception check.
Sorry. I meant to roll that.
Owl has advantage on perception, so good. Good to use the owl to find where she is. Perception 23. You spot her. I'm gonna drop her on the map. She's hiding in this tree.
Right. And I'm going to use the rest of his movement to move him back somewhat.
All right, Marista.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to do more of a defensive measure here. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit for folks. So let's see. And I'll drop her. I'll drop it right there.
All right, there's the healing spirit. Now, how many heals does that give? It doesn't give healing to everybody. It only does it a limited number of times, right?
Go.
I need you to read it too.
Okay, I'm reading it right now.
Cool, cool.
It can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
There you
Yeah. So. Okay, so it can heal up to 4 times.
Okay, 4 times for 10 points.
Yep.
All right, and to get that healing, you have to be standing right next to it.
Yeah, I thought. Let me see.
Yeah, so let's move into the space, right?
Whisper Tinkle, what you got?
Okay. So, as I kind of poke my head up and everything, can I see her as well? Just out of
Oh, as soon as I see her, I was told about her. I scream it out.
Pointed it out to everybody, right?
Oh, well, that's a pretty long shot.
And I would have used a few expedites.
Not really, but she's a bit off. So I'll take a knee and I'll use once action to steady aim this shot because I want to make sure I get her. And
Make that shot at disadvantage.
Why am I making a disadvantage?
I can't tell you. But
unless
I
it's
will
just gonna
tell
hit
you.
something.
I will tell you that all creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against her.
Okay. Would that have been just like a regular? I would have failed that then, regardless.
Right. That would have been the 8 would have counted. So that's
All right. So I will definitely track that, and I'll yell down like, "I think there's some type of spell around her, or something," and that will be my turn because I cannot move.
All right.
And does she look blurry since I have the spell blurry that makes you do that?
No.
Did I see the arrow like watching the arrow? What happened to the arrow? Did I just really flub up the shot, or did it get close to her and then something happened to it?
It seemed as if she sidestepped it.
Okay.
I've got her displace of pieces with her.
All right.
We saw her at the tree.
Yep.
What do you got, Peepers?
Peepers is continuing to scout out. He's continuing to scout out, and at the moment he was 40 feet in the air when he from the roof. So I don't know how far he is from the ground. Was it like 60 feet or better? I don't know.
Call that right.
Gotcha. And he is looking around for everything that he can see. You want me to roll a perception for him?
All right, Luis.
Okay, so I know where she is. Gonna need to move a little closer. Every extra chance. And bear's over there, up here. I think I'm within 60 feet of her now, right? They didn't have to go around. I was on the wall. Oh,
Nope, 75.
Right. They get closer. How do I do that? 10. Jump over 20. 30. But now?
Further away.
Well, I thought she was in the tree over here.
Yeah, she's right here.
Alright. So let's move me back. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll jump the wall to 30. Now I'm closer, right? Understand I'm right next to the bear.
You are exactly at 60 feet.
Okay. Let's shatter her out of the tree.
Shatter.
You have a con save.
She has advantage on saving throws.
It's advantage on saving throws. Damn it.
She still
They
failed,
failed anyway.
So she takes 17 thunder damage.
She fell out. She doesn't fall out. Okay.
All right, Nautico.
This is not great. So Okay, so I'm gonna actually move my spiritual weapon over here because technically I can move it up to 60 feet, so that's only 45. Gonna try and hit her now that that's been pointed out. Oh. I forgot that's a disadvantage, but I assume. Wow, I could roll worse than a 7. I was like, I can't do any worse. I did worse.
Oh.
And so that's just my bonus action. As my main action, I'm just gonna go over to Leela, and I'm just gonna. Or do I have to? Actually, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my spells. I'm gonna give her a level 2 healing word.
Awesome, thank you.
And actually, you could probably take 10 points of healing from the healing spirit.
Why? Don't they have to come up to that, John? Don't they have to walk up to it and basically touch it?
It doesn't say. I'm reading through the spell. It just.
I thought it was like a radius, like it's a cube.
Like a 5-foot radius or something?
Yeah, but you have to go into its
You have to go into its radius.
So I walk by it. That counts, right?
You're on the
When you
roof.
When you move in the spirit space.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I jumped into the room, ran across, then climbed
I thought
again.
you were
I'm
running
actually,
across the roof. I'm sorry.
You're right. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird spell. You have to pick how many people, and it's only based off your modifier. It's a weird spell.
Dan, will I be able to run over there, get a heal, and run back and keep dancing, or I can't move at all?
You can't. If you leave within 5 feet, you have to start that dance over.
Okay. I'm gonna need a heal, guys.
Yeah, so John, look at what Whisper Tinkle just posted. Whenever you, or a creature you can see, moves into the spirit's space,
Okay, I see it now.
then you can restore 1d6 hit points.
And as a bonus action, you can move it.
Yep, see that.
All right.
It's a good spell.
Drop it on people.
All right, so Nautico, you dropped a healing word. Anything else for you?
Can't really do anything else. I don't want to necessarily move.
All right. Luis?
Can I go already?
Oh, you know what? You may have. I added some more creatures to the initiative order. Sometimes it resorts. So yeah, you did. So it is Willow's turn. All right. So Willow, for her part, is turns around, and let me call her up again. She basically walks directly into the tree trunk next to her and disappears inside the tree.
Oh, I know that trick.
I liked the way you said that.
She's gone.
That's why I love trees.
Oh, that's not good. This is not good, guys.
I gotta survive one more round on the dance.
This is not good. What the fuck are those? I mean, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to curse like that.
That was appropriate.
I was gonna say that's
Shocking.
appropriate. Though.
I
We're
had to-
shocked.
I was zoomed out to like 20%. I saw these little things and I'm like, holy shit, where are these like little hellhounds she's sending after us?
Let's see, what does she do on her turn other than move? I mean, that's technically, I guess, that getting away was her action.
A word.
So I guess she doesn't have any bonus actions, or I don't know enough that she does. So we're gonna call that her turn then. Orla.
Okay. Orla has a bear in her face. So these walls. How do these walls work? Do I have to climb the wall?
It's 20 feet up.
I have my mirthful leap.
Ooh.
I can jump up the wall.
Because you're so happy.
Mirthful.
It's a racial trait. It's a
It's a satyr thing.
it's a satyr thing you wouldn't understand.
It's a satyr and a Harrington thing. Ha!
Make a long or high jump. I can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of feet I cover. Make a standing jump so I can jump up the wall, or maybe. Like, it adds to my movement. But what I want to do is I want to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
I want to kind of jump up the wall and run over towards Derek.
All right. It takes 30 feet of your movement to get up the wall, but you get up onto the edge with 30 feet of movement.
Can't you just run across the floor over to me?
Yeah, Derek's
I mean,
inside.
yeah,
You don't
if
have
it's going
to
to take
climb.
that much, then I'm not going to do that.
Just so you know, you're on the roof now. Outside.
No, but I said if it's going to take that much, I'm not going to do that because then I can't can't go far enough.
Right.
I think I'm 30-foot movement from you.
Yeah. Then I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to disengage and run inside and forget about getting up on the wall. Because then I can just go over here. Poof. I'm just not up on the wall. I can actually go on more because I have 35 feet. So I'll go here. And then I do have healing word. So I'm going to upcast that.
And I'm going to play the blue card I have to get it at max.
Then I'll upcast it to 3rd level, and 3d4 plus 4 is 12 plus 4 is 16.
One second.
That's
Right?
Right.
So what was that? I'm sorry.
I think it's 16 if
16.
I'm doing the math correctly.
Right.
Okay.
12 plus
Thank you.
4. Right. All right. The awakened bear is going to give pursuit 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And here comes the attacks at Orla. Or let's see, maybe Marista too. Let's do a 50-50. Going at Orla. 15?
No, I have 16. Yeah.
That is.
All right, Orla's down.
Oh no. I'm outside. I don't even know it.
Yes, I am on a roof. I have no idea what's going on down there.
Sloth.
They have no idea what's going on outside either.
Yes.
All right, Sloth. I assume would be like angry? Come and try to slam this bear? Sloth, my buddy?
$14 is enough to hit that bear. All right. 9 points of damage. Not bad, Sloth. This bear here
Orla,
in the
didn't you-
corner.
I'm sorry, Orla, didn't you go buy that?
Yeah, the healing
Ritual
spirit.
healing?
Yeah.
She should be plus 10.
Yep.
Yeah, give
Then
yourself
I'm not down.
unconscious, right?
Right, let me figure out how to do that. Here in 10 healing.
So there's 2 uses left on that healing spirit. I just realized I dropped the healing spirit on the wrong layer, so you guys couldn't see it. I apologize.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, nobody knew where it was.
Right. I knew where it was, and you guys should catch up with me.
Okay. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah. So then I'm not down. Okay.
All right. And there's 2 uses left on that healing spirit, Johnny.
Okay, who else used it?
Luis, right?
I was on the roof.
Oh, you were. Who else used it? Nautico?
I don't think anybody else did.
No.
I think I thought I did, but I couldn't because I was on the roof.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so we're back to 3 more uses. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Luis. So this bear is going to attack you. And he hits for 12 damage.
Oh boy. You're about to see a Luis fall off the roof. He can't hit me. I'm on the roof.
I was gonna say, I thought you were on a
Oh,
roof.
fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry. This third dimension thing.
I'm like, what?
We
You're on a
just
roof.
we
How
just
the hell
said you were on the roof, right? Okay, so in that case,
do I see a bear on a roof? Is there a bear on a roof?
right?
Just let us know, because I need to know if there's a bear on the roof. That's going to
So-
change everything I'm going to do.
So Luis, give yourself 12 hit points back, and Nautico, take that 12 damage instead.
Oh
And
no.
I'm down.
Yeah, that's
Oh
not good.
no. Please scream when you go down so I know, okay?
Yeah.
Wait, did Nautico just shift? Why did Nautico just move?
I didn't move.
Are you next to me or are you not next to me?
No, I've been
Okay,
right
then-
here.
I guess it was my roll 20.
Oh, I have her moved too. I thought she was right next to you.
I thought so too. Guess not.
I thought these things were tougher. Wasn't there something about these things?
I don't need you to read any more about
They're
it.
pretty tough.
I don't know
They're
what they
tough.
are. I just know there's 5 of them.
And they
Right.
keep knocking us down, so they're tough. They're good and tough.
And there's no bears inside.
They're doing mop-up duty.
There's a druid running around somewhere. And I think I heard a body hit the floor.
All
We
right,
should
so
probably go in there and help them, don't you think?
Sounds like a good idea.
The turn comes around.
I think mine's boys. I could be wrong.
Be pointing at me.
I don't really want to go down there, if I'm going to be honest.
Just animals, it's okay. You are one, you're good. I didn't mean that.
From a distance, those look like dogs. I'm a huge cat. I really don't want to go down there.
Don't be a chicken.
up on the roof, this thing teleports up onto the roof next to Luis.
Can't
See how funny it
teleport
is
your
now?
dog.
All your fault.
And it makes a bite attack, which hits for 2 points of damage.
Slap it just to be. Points of damage.
Same thing. But that one misses. Leela.
Okay. Yeah, not the best situation right now. I think the first thing to do is to move into this thing's space and collect those 10 hit points. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. Then I'll get out of its space. And I guess I'll attack this bear. He seems to be the one doing all the damage. at least nearby.
Right.
Bonus action hex
Okay.
on him.
14 hits for 30. Or 29.
Oh, does it?
Excuse me.
Okay.
29. 29.
And so then we'll go with the second one.
Which hits for
Getting
28
greedy.
more.
Nice. Yes. That's it.
All right. Derek.
This is my last round of dancing.
It is.
It is. Is the portal open?
It will be open on your next turn.
And I look, and as I dance, I look over at the bear. I scream at it. I yell some obscenities. I won't say with actual people present, and I keep dancing.
All right. So you end your turn next to the wall, so you take 24 fire damage.
When can I move away from this?
Now you can move away from it.
Could I move before I take the damage?
No, it has to be after you had to stand next to it long enough to do the dance.
All right.
How is she keeping the wall up if she can't? Is that concentration thing?
You don't have to see it to maintain the concentration. You could put it up and then leave the area. It's
A
on
little range, though.
Well, yeah. What's the range for the casting? Yeah.
The casting only. Okay, got it.
Works for me.
All right, so Derek finally moves away from the fiery wall of death, and we go to his owl.
And then park right there.
I'm gonna look up this blink dog on.
Oh, that's what they are, blink dogs.
I kind of figured. Wasn't certain.
Okay. I thought they had better armor class than they did. I thought they were harder to hit, but they turns out they're not that hard to hit. All right, so then we go to Marista, right?
Okay. First, I'm gonna do primal savagery on that bear in front of me.
Okay. 14 hits for 16 damage.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna move the healing spirit over to Nautico. And try to help her out.
All right. So Nautico gets one of these uses, and that means there's one left. But that's got to be on her turn, though, right?
I believe that's correct, yeah.
Right. So it still has 2 uses left, technically, until it's her turn and she takes it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Whisper Tinkle.
Okay. So just to make sure I understand, there's no bear on the roof, right?
There is no bear on the roof.
Gotcha. But there's 2 blink dogs on the roof.
There is 2 blink dogs on the roof.
Okay. I'm gonna look at least where they're getting surrounded. And by the way, I don't recall. Is it still dim or dark?
It is.
Out?
It is dark. It is.
Gotcha. So I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shadow Blade. And I'm going to hold that in my hand and wrap my bow over my shoulder as I take off right. This is getting really crowded in that spot. And I'm going to attempt to stab this dog in the back.
All right. With flanking.
Flanking, yeah.
Well, I'm going to have advantage on pretty much all the attacks.
Right.
But
So
that might not hit.
15 hits.
Did it actually roll the attack, or is that damage?
That's
I
the
don't think
attack.
it. You see an attack? I don't see an attack.
Yeah, 12 and
Does
13.
anybody else? Oh, well, you said. I thought you said 15.
Yeah, well, you have +2 for flanking.
Oh, right. Duh. I apologize, guys. Why
It's
didn't somebody
okay.
say, "Hey, you're being a dumbass"?
All good.
And I'm going to hiss exceedingly loudly, and then I'm going to take a step or two back. Well, never mind. I guess I'm not taking a step back. In that case, I will continue my movement. Oh, since I didn't move last round, to come up behind this blink dog and just look at Luis over his shoulder and wink. And that is going to be my turn.
This is a little uncomfortable, but okay.
Tag team, like before. You know,
I had a cat get me. Okay.
the one you said not to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Shh.
Whisper no tell. Whisper just remind you.
Thanks.
So this blink dog runs up and teleports inside. And let's see who he makes an attack against. Going against Orla. 7 misses. This dog blinks in and goes after Leela. 17? You're muted?
Sure am. That's a miss.
All right. And let's see. Same thing goes inside. Actually, why don't we have this one blink up onto the roof?
We don't have to do that, you know.
Nah, yeah, you're right. I'll go with my initial instinct. Leela.
Oh, I feel bad now.
20. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, it's only 2 though, so it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
'Tis but a scratch. Peepers.
Yes, Peepers is heading back in this direction, still scanning the area and trying to track targets.
All right, Nautical.
Hey, so many wonderful options. So I'm taking 10 healing from the healing spirit.
Right?
Okay. So I'll use my movement, half of it, to get up. Okay, can I do anything else after getting that heal, or is that technically... I guess it's not my action, correct?
No, I don't think it's your action at all, no.
Yeah, because I didn't have to make the save, so... I will take out my mace, and I'm gonna aim at this dog right here, because it's not great.
All right. That is a hit on the dog. To your northeast, right?
Mm-hmm.
-8 damage on a doggy. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna...
Is Nautica's spiritual weapon still up?
No, it drops.
Right, because she went down, right?
Mm-hmm. But it was
Really?
over by the druid anyway.
Oh, because it's not concentration.
I believe it's just if I get knocked unconscious, it gets dropped.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, it doesn't say that. Hold on.
It doesn't?
Melee attack, the weapon can take whatever form. No, actually it doesn't say anything about being dropped. It just says... Here, I'll put it in the chat. Oh, I thought it got dropped, huh?
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon. So if it doesn't say, if it lasts 1 minute, I would say you go unconscious. It just doesn't move.
Alrighty.
I like that.
right?
Oh, okay. That's great to know for the future. So I will make. Thank you, Orla, for that.
No. Except there's that.
I'll take another card.
No risk it, no biscuit.
Biscuit, no biscuit.
Right.
I'm gonna forget I heard that.
All right. If that's it for Nautico.
Yep.
All right. Then we go to the Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker is gonna
By the way,
smack the
guys,
dog.
At the end, my turn, that portal's open. So are we getting out of here, or are we staying fighting?
The
Gonna
wall
get
of
hit by
fire
fire
is
on the way
still
through.
blocking.
So I think I put it in the
I saw your
Roll20
comment.
chat, but
Yeah.
So I mean, most druid spells are concentration. So I think that if
That's what
I
I
don't
thought.
know for sure, obviously, that this person used tree stride, but if so, their
I
wall of
think
fire
so.
and tree stride are both concentration spells.
You are correct.
I think most druid spells are.
There is something else at play.
Okay.
Uh,
Right. Well,
So yes,
my
there
question
is. So there is fire in front of the mirror, and I guess we haven't really found out what happens if you try to just like jump through it or whatever.
the dragon can't do something.
Dragon's dead.
I know.
Stupid thing.
All right, I'm up on the roof with a blink dog on my face, right?
Right.
Let's hit it with my mace.
All right. A hit for 6.
You know what? No, let's make it 9. Because I can. Where's that feature?
Whisper Tinkle, can I give you disadvantage?
Why?
Or disinspiration?
Yes.
Talking about hitting it in the devil's triangle with this blink dog. What are you
What's the
going
opposite
on
of
about?
inspiration? Expiration.
Respiration.
I give you exasperation.
Desperation.
That's better. So you are going to take 9 because I'm going to use my channel divinity and give you destructive wrath. So I'm dealing maximum damage.
All right, so another 3 points. All right, then we go to our druid, and let's see what she's gonna do.
Okay, she didn't tree stride.
She did tree strike.
Oh, then the wall of fire drops.
Not if she didn't cast it. You don't know
I
how many
know.
casters there are. However, be quiet.
There's something else at play.
What?
What the hell does that mean?
What? No. Okay.
Oh wow, that's lame.
If it's lame in our favor, I'm kind of for that.
All right, yeah, she
Oh, I'm concentrating, by the way.
she does her thing, and then we go to Orla.
Does her thing.
Yep.
The hell does that mean? She's wild shaping or something? What's she doing?
Wow. All right.
Concentration. Nope.
Can see. Oh, crap. Okay, I think... no, that's not helpful now. All right. I think Orla's gonna turn half dragon.
Which half? I
Bottom half.
was gonna say the left half, but okay.
All these two faces.
All right.
Excuse me,
All
just
right.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Good. That gives me time to figure this out.
Well, since we have the time, Louis, do you want to hit it again?
Which one? Same blink dog?
Like you need to ask which one.
I've hit it many times on the roof.
Whisper saw your eyes. Whisper sees the joy and pleasure as you mace this blink dog.
No, I don't like killing creatures. I just don't. So
Your
they're part of
face,
nature.
your face and your trousers prove you liar.
Face in my trousers?
Yes, Whisper see.
You can see a face in my pants?
No, Whisper see red spots all over trousers. Might be
oops.
blood from dog, though.
I will also protect my friends. That's you, by the way.
Yes, Whisper is at the safe inn.
Safe end.
Whisper's inn has no teeth. At least to Whisper's knowledge.
We're
Sorry.
gonna take your bit. Take your word for it.
Sorry.
Oh, thank God you're back.
Everybody else thinks you
Getting
do.
weird.
This was getting really weird.
I was going to say, apologies. The urge to pee came suddenly and strongly. I gotta go now. Ah. So where were we here? We were at Orla's turn, right?
Yep.
I was getting ice.
Whisper was enjoying the view.
I don't even want to know.
All right.
You don't.
All right. So I think Orla's gonna do her bonus action thing where she can use a bardic inspiration to go dragon, and she's gonna bring up her mantle of majesty
Ooh.
and command this. Let's see, who should I try to command?
Understand you.
You have to speak bear.
Amanda Blink
Oh.
could send it after Druid.
But it doesn't understand me, right? A blink dog? Is a blink dog Fey?
It is.
Then it understands me.
Do you speak Sylvan? Yeah.
Oh, so
Yes, I
no.
do.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But are
then-
you
Okay, so I can actually command the blink dog. So can I? So the way it talks about commands, it says you can use approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt, which are the ones the samples that it gives you.
Sure.
But it also says if it's a one-word command, like your GM determines if it works or whatever.
Sure.
So, so if I like command a blink dog to like mutiny, I'm trying to think of like a verb that means like attack your master. That's one word.
Ooh,
Mutinify.
There's one word. No, mutiny is a verb
Hmm?
as well as a noun.
It is.
Yep.
Yes, to mutiny, right?
So I want to command the blink. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I do want to command. I'm just gonna actually.
I'm gonna say that it's too complicated of a concept to deliver in a single word command like that. That there's it's but your command is enough to confuse the dog. So if there's like one of the examples about it being stunned or something like that, you know.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna command one of them to flee.
To flee.
blink dogs are actually pretty damn intelligent for an animal. They have
Yeah.
a 10 intelligence.
I mean, we have the.
What level
think-
is like charm animal though? I mean, because it's like I would hate to use command to achieve a charm like effect without it being a charm.
It is a charm. Command is a charm.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
pop your mantle.
Charming is
so we can
kind of
read
what I do.
Because
yeah, let me see if I can pop my mantle.
yeah.
All my stuff is charm based.
What?
Let's
So
see.
do what?
There you go.
Okay. So here's something interesting. So I just did a quick Google search. 5e command mutiny. And it says mutiny means to gather companions into an organized resistance to a legitimate authority for the purpose of overthrowing that authority. This is something that can
Oh, that's freaking
can't
genius.
be done in one turn.
Ooh.
So they would mutiny against me?
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, it'd be against a common enemy. It said.
I thought he
Right.
said.
Well, no, but to foster the point that mutiny is probably too strong of a command, and flexes the boundaries of the spells.
Whisper say
All
that.
right, I guess.
But you get inspiration for that. That was a good idea.
I guess then.
Like, the examples, the
everything
other-
else is. So I mean, I'm constrained by the one word thing, so I can't say attack the druid, which is a very simple command that happens to be more than one word.
It's not hyphenated.
Like, other examples of one-word commands would be betray or backstab. But compare it. It says compare it with the word drop.
Okay.
Betray would be good.
But would betray work?
I think it falls under the same rule.
The same. It's too complicated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It needs to be, the command needs to be something much more direct. With a forceful drop it. Run.
Okay, then I'm just gonna, because since there's all three of these guys are up on the roof, right? All the three that are in a line here.
No, two of them
No?
are standing
Yeah.
right next to Leela inside the room. The southernmost one is up on the roof.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna try to get one of the ones by Leela to flee.
Okay.
So whichever one. And yeah, I'll just try to commit it to flee.
All right.
Sorry, this took so long.
No, it's okay. If command is one of those fascinating spells, and you're not out of bounds to try to get the most bang for your buck. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
16 wisdom to get him to flee.
He's fleeing.
Okay, all right. So that's my bonus action. So I do still have an action. Yeah, I do have movement, but I'm also surrounded. So I'm gonna.
Love.
Huh?
Okay.
I didn't
Here.
I didn't get either one of those, Chris.
No, me neither. Okay, then I'm going to, since it's right next to me, this bear, I'm going to shocking grasp him.
Okay. Armor class 11. That should be pretty easy. Nice. 15 damage. Down goes the bear. You just cooked him.
Okay. I am sorry that took so long. I just was trying to see if I could get them in one word to go after the druid.
No, that's don't apologize for that. That's sometimes those rules discussions are half the fun of the game for me. I like sitting there sometimes and having to really suss out, what's in the spirit of the rules or what you can and can't get away with. We have to do it all the time, so don't worry about that. Especially with command, because command is one of those spells that is definitely heavy on the lawyering. So you can always make your arguments, right?
Okay.
Heavy on the lawyer. That's
All right, Sloth.
Okay. Sloth. Okay, so since I just did in that bear, Sloth will slam the blink dog that's right next to him.
All right. Ooh, just missed.
Ugh, okay.
All right. And this bear is toast, and we go to a blink dog on the roof. Blink dog on the roof is going to attack Whisper Tinkle.
Oh, that sucks. Why? I was the one that just hit him.
And then he teleported away.
What did you do? You scared him off.
apparently I should have showered. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, he wanted out of that situation. Did not feel safe. All right, Blink Dog over here is out of it. We go to Leela.
All right. I'll use my bonus action to hex the one beside me. You. That's also not so good.
All right, Derek.
All right. Since I already did the not so safety dance at the firewall,
Right.
The question is, should I stay or should I go now? Is the question.
Should I say or should I go?
Now that involves going means one more charge through the wall of fire.
Which is another thing I don't know if I'll survive. Oh,
Freaking long as that. Why don't you wait for the wall to go away? I'm not there. I'm sorry. I should shut. I'm on the roof all by myself with a freaking cat. Sorry, Whisper.
So Derek moves away from the wall, and he goes to attack a Blink Dog, and he hits for 20. And down goes the Blink Dog.
Yeah, that's one attack and 10 movement. What else is on my floor?
There are 2 Blink Dogs over here by Leela. Actually, 3.
And one is fleeing.
$12 damage. All right. So you're gonna hit the one that's not fleeing, or the one that is fleeing?
Which one's fleeing? Is that the blue dot?
Yeah, that's the blue, right?
Yeah, he's out of the fight for right this second, so I'll hit the one that's purple dotted.
Got it. All right. So he gets tagged, and then we go to Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl's going to go outside and take a look again and see what's going on. We're missing something. And that's not going to help, I don't think.
Nope,
Maybe. Oh,
nothing to see though.
all right. He's going to stop there.
All right, Marista.
Okay. Let's see what to do. All right, I'm going to thorn whip this dog here.
All right. 7 damage. Okay. And Whisper Tinkle on the roof, feeling awkward with Bob.
No, not too awkward. I'm gonna look at him and just smile and wink before. Now, this one right here is on the ground level, right?
Yes.
They took mine already.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna literally like put my hand on the side of the roof and kind of, or the wall, and slide down for my climb speed down, and land right next to this blink dog here. And I'm going to shank him.
Shank
Shank
away.
him.
Ooh,
And you
does-
know what? Hold on, because I got this card.
Might as well use it. Use it or lose it.
Did it pull out?
Yep, you did it.
All right. What do I do? Hit enter or delete?
Nope, you got
That's
it.
huge.
I got it.
All right. Was it 1d6?
Right? You just got to
All right.
do anything better than a 1.
Woohoo!
There you go. All right, so that turns it into a hit. Shadow Blade hits. For how much damage? 16 psychic damage?
No. That's because I have advantage on the attack, so I get the sneak attack. So that's
28?
Yeah, it's 28.
Ooh, holy moly, you cut that dog down.
Oh, okay.
And then we go to a dead blink dog and a hexed blink dog who's going to try to bite Leela and miss. This dog is going to disengage.
No, he's going to flee.
Does he not disengage?
Command.
If command,
It's command.
then he,
All he can do is flee. He can't take any other action except run.
okay.
So he gets opportunity attack.
2 op attacks. One from Derek, one from Leela.
Oh, I love opportunity attacks.
Mhm.
All right. Let's go. Wow, let's not.
All right, so advantage applies in your case, Derek?
Not on that one.
Not on that one. All right, so 2 misses, unfortunately. Here goes
Jeez,
5,
oh,
10,
geez.
15, 20, 25, 30. And he jumps down 35, 40, and then he teleports 40 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he gets a good distance on his flee. And then we go to Peepers.
And I'm going to tell Peepers to try to keep an eye on him. And Peepers is going to go that way and try to keep an eye on him. And that is going to be Peepers' turn.
All right,
Do you
Nautical.
get a good feeling with everything retreating, something big's coming in?
I think the druid is big. He's casting like really high level spells.
Yeah, maybe he's about to hit us with something big as everything just took off.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like another firestorm or something like that?
Thunder wave.
Like more than that, probably.
I don't know. It's just I get with everything retreating, it makes me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my spiritual hammer and move it over here, and I'm gonna try and get this
All right,
last dog.
and you do. You get him.
All right. So with him out of the picture, do we want to maybe try and focus on getting through the portal somehow?
We just got to heal up enough to take 30-something points of damage to get through. I'm at 12 health, so I can't go through right now.
I can try to dispel it.
I can do a mass heal.
I can do it too, but I got to come in first. So, am I able to come inside?
Whisper can heal as well.
I think we're still in.
Initiative, right?
Yep.
All right. So 5, 10. I'm going to jump down.
I can just give a quick mass healing to everyone who needs it in the room.
What the hell happened in here?
It's only a 4.
Ow.
Yeah, to everybody.
Okay.
All right, so that was. You just did that as your action? Let go.
Yeah, that was Nautico's action, right?
Yep.
Okay. And since I jumped down, I will also try something healing wise. I actually am a druid. I mean, a cleric. It's a druid. Let's do a prayer of healing at this level. You can do it up to 6 people, so you can all have some. I roll. Fine, are you freaking kidding me?
Is Prayer of Healing a combat spell? Or is that what's the casting time on Prayer of Healing?
I think that's 1 minute.
I think that takes a minute.
All right, so I have to wait.
Click on a actual prayer healing, right? Oh,
Alright,
never mind. You don't have to set it like that, do you? There you go.
It takes
Casting
10
time,
minutes
10
to
minutes.
cast it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's not a combat spell.
All right, never mind. What else can I do? I want to give. Who needs it? Needs healing.
I'm at 16 health myself. Who else is both? But I think Nautical might be lower than me.
I have 14 after my healing.
I'm at 20.
I'm at 18. All right,
We all need to be at least.
We
3.
all need
We've got one more charge on the healing spirit.
So you know what? All right. Luis doesn't even know that. He's just going to accidentally run through it.
For the next 10 minutes? I mean,
No, I'm not. No. The
What?
healing spirit that's still at this part.
oh. I thought you meant you were going to just sit there and cast your prayer for the next 10 minutes.
That's probably too far.
That's why I was typing this. That's really what I thought you were doing. I'm like, okay, you can cast that. I mean, we might not be here when
We'll
you're
just
done.
leave.
Could be-
See ya.
like, healing's wrong. Looks around. It's like, where the fuck did everybody go?
He's going to have to make concentration checks as we drag him out the door.
Oh, I kind of wish you had
I am a Goliath, though. Try that.
So who's getting this healing?
Who needs it most? Because I was going to do it, but I can't reach it anyway. Already done most of my movement. Somebody else take it. I still have an action. I can use healing word. I mean, how much? Whoever wants it.
I
I think it looks
definitely need it.
like Leela or
Healing word.
Nautico.
Jeez, really? All right, somebody can have 9.
Oh yeah, that's a bonus action. Did you already use your bonus action? What'd you do?
No, actually, you're right. It's a bonus action. I still have an action. Jeez. Wasn't ready for that. I am going to call lightning if I see the druid.
All right.
Okay, did you take the 9 or did you take the last 10,
I
Leela?
did not take 9 is for
I took
whoever
a 9.
wants it. Okay, you took the 9. I did not
I
take the
took
last
9,
10.
yeah.
Okay, I mean, I can still heal myself, but Derek, do you want to take the last 10 from the healing spirit?
That'll put me at 26, but it'll give me a chance.
Because, like,
Oh,
I'm
the healing
at...
spirit's only once per person, though.
I know.
Like, the same person can't have it twice.
Yeah, I don't think I've used it.
Yeah, go for it.
It puts me at 26. Nautical, what are you at?
I'm at 14, so if I just heal myself...
So,
Guess I'll just do a second level healing word on myself. Are we still in initiative?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta what? Okay, we gotta wait then.
We all clump together real nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, what? We had Derek take the last 10.
When it comes my turn, I will. Yes.
Right.
Are you just cycling through turns? What happened there?
Yeah, but it's my turn. What are you doing? Totally my turn.
It is Orla's turn.
Because Orla would like to try to dispel the wall of fire. I think I have to roll for that because it's a higher level spell than my dispel.
Right.
I think I roll a ability check using my spell casting ability. So for that would be charisma check.
What's yours? Okay, so that wasn't high
only a
enough
7.
anyway, right?
Okay.
Right.
Damn. Okay. Well, I can keep trying to do that if we have more opportunities.
Right.
I feel like something's about to happen.
All right. What's Sloth got?
All the creatures are gone, right? At least from what we can see.
At least in your immediate area.
Took the sword from the dragon, by the way.
Leela.
Do I have it?
So I don't think Sloth has anything.
We're trying to get the healed up to get out the gate, right?
Is the gate?
Oh.
Do we know?
Yeah, I think that we saw the portal open. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Actually, so that was an action. So Orla's gonna. Can I go back to Orla?
Sure.
Can Orla use another bardic inspiration on her bonus action and throw up her where is it? Mantle of Inspiration. And this is going to grant 8 temporary hit points and give everybody the ability to immediately use their reaction to move up to their speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So I don't know if anyone wants to give it a try, but at least it gives everybody 8 temporary hit points.
That's nice.
You guys want with that motion she just gave us? You guys just want to go, or do we want to stay and take the druid?
Well, how are we getting through the wall of fire?
Well, I'm hoping with 8 temporary and 26 hit points, it's enough health to get through.
Okay, got it.
Through yells around the corner. I'm coming. I can heal too.
I mean, we can take one more round to heal up if we need, but I just get a bad feeling something really hard's coming.
Yep.
And just laughing over that.
Yeah, I'm up for getting out of Dodge.
So people can move right away if that's what people want to do.
Up to
That's
how
what I'm
much?
asking.
That's right. Yeah, as your reaction, if you still have a reaction, right?
If you
How
have
far?
a reaction, up to your speed.
Okay. Well, that puts me through.
That puts me through too. So is the thing to go?
I mean, if people are going right now, then I guess, does the wall do harm right now? Like when you enter the wall?
Yeah, if you try to cross the wall right now, it does 5d8 damage.
Yeah.
No save.
Damn.
Well,
Can my
Well, lay it on
customer
me.
blow the fire out?
23, Leela.
all right.
I'm gonna die.
Whisper, think
maybe we should hold up and, someone say something about healing up a bit before we go.
I think we're just healed up, didn't we?
I'm not healed enough.
Yeah, I'm not healed enough.
5d8.
Not a taco look like a real taco.
Well, everyone has 8 temporary hit points right now, too, on top of what you have.
Right, but I only have 14, so even with the 8, I'm just over 20.
Yeah, you're not enough yet.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I gotta heal another round.
So Sloth and I have enough. So should we just go or should we wait? I don't.
I just went.
Oh
So
shit! I didn't mean to move you guys. I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say, where are we now?
I moved you.
What happened?
I meant
This
to.
is,
To go to that page, but I didn't mean to bring you guys with me. Sorry.
I will. Why don't you guys, the people that can go, I'll stay back until everyone can get out the gate. If we have the healing power still here.
I think Sloth and I will be okay. So I think we're gonna follow Leela.
shit, we gotta go.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm still close. We got shit. Get out the pot, guys. Not safe.
All right, I'm done messing around on the other page. I'm back with you guys now. All right,
Unless
so I
you
know
want to-
Leela went up to the portal. Did anyone else?
Unless you want to try to go now, Nicole, and if you drop, I'll grab you as I go.
Are we still in turn order for this? Because you're saying is
Yeah,
anyone else
I'm
going
gonna-
up?
I'm
but-
gonna say no. I'm gonna drop us out of turn order, and anybody who wants to dive through the portal just has to take 5d8 points of damage.
Okay, so before we do that, though, I'm just going through a whole. I'm just burning all of my first level spell slots. It's not much,
You
but
touch
hey,
Who are you casting it on?
between Narataka, who's standing right here, and whomever needs, that's the thing. I'm just going around. I'm patting people on their backs, rubbing their hairs. Telling them, you did a good job.
Not because you take it all, so you don't need any more. I think you're gonna need all that, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Gonna start adding.
Yeah, because with 10 hit points, I'm at 34.
And
You made it through?
I haven't
It
gone
should
yet.
be.
A d8 is 40, right?
5d8 is max 40.
Pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I'm good
Average
to go through.
average is 20.
Right, I rolled 23, so anybody who dives through the portal takes 23 points of damage.
So if you have over 23, you can go.
I'm
I'm
going.
going.
Yep.
Oh, I'm going as soon as Luis goes out.
Away.
All right. Once everyone's gone, I go.
Orla,
Yep.
do you have night vision? You're carrying a torch, aren't you?
No, I'm not carrying a torch. I have the light cantrip that
The
I
light
keep.
cantrip.
I have
Got
a
it.
pendant that I keep charged up with the light cantrip.
That's why you have light like a torch, but you're not holding the torch. Got
Yes.
it. Got it.
you said 23.
23.
Okay.
Oh, I barely made it. Well, not
I'm so
barely.
glad I popped. Oh, I'm completely fine. I'm so glad I popped peepers into a pocket dimension. Oh. This one. Where is it? They're not like singed fur.
So you guys all pile through the portal?
As I do, I dismiss Sonny.
All right. So let me tell you where you come out.
Purple room.
Once again, abandoned level 5. But this time, you come out into an unfamiliar level. This is not something you've seen before. This is leading you to a deeper part of the dungeon that you haven't been to yet.
We need a hut.
So let me get this right. We just got our butts kicked on 5 and we just went deeper?
That is
Yep.
correct. Now,
Nice.
dwarf-sized mannequins are awash in ivory light emitted by glowing quartz pillars. Battle axes and war picks, strangely without rust, are mounted on the walls, and set into the back of a deep alcove is one of the Mad Mage's infamous gates. This is the one you just came through, engraved with the image of dancing dwarves.
Am I supposed to be able to see anything?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna get to that right now.
Okay.
Let me just come back to where this happens. All right. The air here is stale, but clean. Something's amiss, though. Something is strange. You blink about and find nothing but darkness. An impenetrable darkness. Have you gone blind? Without a start, you realize that your eyes cannot pierce the night. You feel naked, like a singer without their voice or a warrior without arms. But the fact is, on this level of the dungeon, natural dark vision does not function.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So how does the light cantrip work? Am I emitting?
You are still emitting light, and the
Okay.
pillars in the corners of this room are emitting light, and Marista and Leela are also carrying light sources.
Okay, I have a question. So
Yes.
technically, I get my 300 feet from being a Twilight Domain cleric.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still technically see? Because it's technically from divine intervention.
Nope, this is Hallister's doing.
So I can't see. Okay.
He's decided that this level's not fun if you have dark vision, so he decided it was better for his ratings if all the participants on this level did not have dark vision.
Well, I've got this cantrip. So I can actually produce light.
Right?
The same thing I do? Yeah, I just said the same one.
No, it's somewhat different, but
So we'll put you as producing a
it's
torchlight, Nautico.
Nautico can put hers up to 120 feet away.
Oh, that's good.
So, dancing lights you can kind of put ahead of you.
Dancing
But
lights only lasts a minute.
Yeah,
But it's a
yeah.
cantrip, so I can keep casting it.
Light is like what I have, so that's like a torch. So that's Luis.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, it only lasts a minute.
So Luis, you got the light cantrip too? All right. So that is where we will call it for tonight, as we embark here on level 6. We could get in a. It seems like you're in a safe room here. So if you wanted to get in a short or even potentially a long rest, you could do so.
I vote long rest.
Sure.
I can ritually cast the hut for us if we want a long rest.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sounds
One other
good.
thing, Dan,
Yeah.
can I use this that I just dropped on the field?
Yeah.
And my request is that magic sword just happens to be a great sword and not a long sword.
Fortuitous circumstance.
I will allow it.
Ooh,
Yay!
nice.
I can stick with my theme.
Yep.
I don't know why I imagined Dan in a top hat with a monocle and just doing. Wow. I will allow it. Yes. Definitely
like the guy
British.
from Monopoly.
Yes, like the Monopoly dude. He's got the white mustache and everything.
Right.
But hold on, not the real Monopoly dude from the game. The Monopoly dude from Ace Ventura.
Sure, right,
when he
right.
went cover and he saw the dude. He's like, that Monopoly dude. There you go.
Right. On that
With the top hat.
on that note, gentles and lady spoons, we will let you go. Enjoy your Thursday night, and we will see you in the chat and catch you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone.
All right.
See you guys.
All right,
Fun.
everybody.
Yeah.
See you all later.
I know.
Bye.